council districts that touch the Gowanus Canal, and I represent the 39th district, which has most of the Carroll Gardens, the west side of the canal, and some of the Park Slope side. First, I just want to add my thanks to Natalie and Christos and the EPA for coming out again. I think the inclusive spirit, the fact that there are resources to engage community and help us understand and engage in this process is really great. And credit to the agency and credit to you. So thank you for being here. The fact that we've got so many people who care about it and who want to be engaged is a great sign. I want to give a special shout out to Poppy and Stella from Brooklyn Kids for a Change, because having kids here who really want to understand this is really great. So thank you guys for being here. I want to focus just for a second on the Community Advisory Group, on the TAG, rather than the TAG or task. I think the idea of a body that has responsibility for representing the breadth of stakeholders as we move through this is great. And I just want to acknowledge that I think it will be an important challenge for the community to rise to put a body together that, on the one hand, can represent the breadth of interests, maybe including all the way to PRPs, and then the folks that are here tonight, and also do its job and sort of work and function together. And, it's my hope that once, knock on wood, Superfund designation happens, that we will be able to put a group together that really can do that in the spirit that everyone has of getting to clean up, can represent the breadth of interests, and work together to make some of these really important decisions without having to reach consensus on some of the critical paths. Well, one thing that I asked you guys when we had the chance to sit down yesterday, which I really appreciated, and we don't have to get this clarified tonight, but a hope I have is that the Community Advisory Group could not solely concern itself with the very important but relatively narrower questions of the Superfund cleanup of the dredging of the sludge at the bottom of the canal, but could be a community forum for understanding the interrelationship between the dredging of the sludge, the CSO issue, the water quality, the bulkheads, the brownfields. So it would be one we haven't had in the community, a sort of a shared space where the multiple interests can talk together about the even more complicated, interconnected cleanup that we really need to get the Gowanus over time to where it needs to be. And I know we have to figure out you can't use the TAG money or the task money on anything other than the Superfund project, but it sounds like we could